Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Sailor Solitaire at your spiritual service. You are tuning in for your June 2018 tarot reading. Amazing. Guys, we've made it through almost half of the year, so congratulations to you guys. Congratulations to me. For those of you who may have noticed, my site is temporarily unavailable. I am making some changes. I know I've been saying that for a really long time, but things are seriously changing, alright? I've had some interesting experiences lately, and I do want to share that with you. Hang on a little bit longer. Thanks so much for sticking with me and being so supportive. I really appreciate you guys so much. Alright guys, that's enough talk. Let's get to the reading. Hey Virgos, happy June. Welcome to your reading. I hope they're all doing well. I feel like life is just kind of riding on, not much going on yet, but I mean, there's always things going on, obviously, but I feel like there's just a certain something missing. And you can't quite put your finger on it, but I feel like, your life is going to be full of surprises this June, in a good way, hopefully. And I feel like for the most part, that's going to come just from you trying to spice things up, liven things up. But we'll see what the cards have to say. That's just a feeling that I'm getting. Alright, Virgos, this is for you. I do invite your spirit team as well as mine to join us here today for this reading, to bless this space, these cards, with love, light, abundance, prosperity, clarity, joy, wisdom, and insight. Alright, Virgos, let's get to it. Let's get into it. Okay. Virgos, the first card is going to represent you and your energy and what you are bringing to the table. Alright, so this is going to be the main focus. This is kind of what is the main factor, the thing that ties everything all together. Alright, what do we got? Five of Swords in reverse. That is reverse for you guys. Did flip the script on you guys, so it's as if you are on the other side of the table looking down at these cards. Alright, so the Five of Swords in reverse, an end to conflict, an end to struggle. For some of you, this may have just been a struggle in your mind. Not against yourself, but like you thought that somebody else had a problem with you or you had a problem with them. And there was just like, who knows what was going on in your head. A lot of stuff, a lot of things were said, a lot of arguments are had in your own head with this person. So that's coming to an end. I feel like your perspective is changing, or it has changed, and you're kind of just cooling off, letting bygones be bygones, or you're kind of seeing things more from their perspective. Of course, this could be a real life situation, a real life conflict for you Virgos, where, this could be a breakup, this could be ongoing talks, discussions with a former lover, a former friend, a former colleague, a former boss, someone who you were close with, and now not so much. All right, so there's just a sort of clearing of the air where I feel like for a lot of you, there wasn't any real closure, but there was some sort of shift in your mentality and your perspective that allowed you to just let it go, allowed you to start the healing process. All right, so maybe you were so frustrated because this other person just did not see things from your point of view, was just, super arrogant and not really listening to you, and now all of a sudden, they're sort of becoming a better, bigger person. So that could be where this is coming from too, where sort of whoever was the aggressor or the one who was in the wrong, they apologized. And then maybe both parties were in the wrong and both kind of let go of their pride and their stubbornness and just decided to put it in the past. All right, so I do see healing that is happening for you, and I see that it was painful, it has been painful, it might still be painful now. All right, but that healing process is beginning, and you are taking the steps necessary to grow and to learn from these experiences. All right, so you guys are maturing. Good job. I feel like this is not easy for you, and there's a lot of pain. All right, and when you are in pain, you can become aggressive, or you can, it's hard to forgive somebody who has inflicted so much pain on you, or so much drama, or so much negativity, and made you question yourself, made you feel insecure and whatnot. All right, but it takes such a big heart and an enormous strength of character to move on and to forgive. Right? So I'm very proud of you guys. Let's see how the rest of the month is to you guys, if it's kind to you. The next 3 cards are going to represent outside influences, more or less a progression from beginning to end, beginning, middle, end of the month. All right? But time is fluid, and this is a general reading, so just take that with a grain of salt. Okay. Now, the first card for you, Virgos, is 2 of Cups. Okay, just like that, new love comes in. You guys, this is what happens when you finally let go of the past, or you finally let go of your pride, tear those walls down, and just take the steps, choose to move forward with your lives. Look at this, 2 of Cups, right off the bat, new love. And this is a lot more harmonious. This is where it just clicks, okay? Like 2 pieces of a puzzle clicking, or just yin, yang. I do see that this is still the beginning stages, okay? It's not going to be as deep yet as, maybe as this previous relationship. There's still some things that you are learning about each other. But Virgos, this is looking good. This is looking promising. Okay, now for those of you in committed relationships, this could still be the same person as this, right? I'm not saying you guys are holding on to toxic relationships. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying that for some of you, man, you guys really hurt each other in the past, or, you just stood your ground, and so did they, and sometimes it just clashes, right? But again, you guys are moving on. You guys are taking the steps to choose to be more mature and to grow, to learn from each other, and to put the past in the past, okay? But you can put the past actions in the past without actually putting the people in the past, if that makes sense, all right? So some people are just keepers, right? So it might be that you are just starting your relationship anew again, okay? Just discarding some of the old and learning to be romantic again, and just reigniting that passion in your relationship. For those of you not in relationships or anything remotely close to that, this may be, a friendship or even a situationship that was terribly wrong, but that you are recovering from, or that you are learning from and growing from, walking away from. Okay, and you are falling back in love with yourself, falling back in love with life, all right, with the more joyful, light things in life, all right? You're not letting your pain consume you anymore, and you are opening up your heart to new love. Okay, Virgos, now we have the Hanged Man in reverse. Yes, some of you are holding on, okay? This is a pattern, and man, these readings don't usually come out super romantic, romantic oriented, but I feel like for this reading, this is a very specific or particular group of individuals that this reading is for. Okay, so this Hanged Man in the reverse position is like, you guys may still be forcing a situation, or you might not still be seeing the bigger picture. Okay, so there are steps to this. Okay, you are choosing to mature and to be better, but don't get carried away. Okay, you still got a lot of learning to do. All right, I think you guys have made the first initial steps, and that's always a good sign, and you should be proud of yourselves. But don't stop there, okay? Keep the momentum going, all right? I know sometimes it's hard when you already give up something that you've held on to for a while, and now, you are expected to do so much more, and it feels like you're gonna lose yourself completely, or lose your mind, I don't know. All right, but just take things one step at a time, keep it steady, because this Hanged Man does mean, that things are going to be delayed a little bit. Okay, so for those of you Virgos who are waiting for some sort of change in somebody, or waiting to hear back from some sort of news that you can finally move on with something, some sort of project, or change something, all right, you need to be a little bit more patient, and you need to hang on a little bit more and maybe clear your mind, see things from a different perspective. Okay, and also this Hanged Man in reverse is here to teach you patience. All right, so yes, you are making the steps. Things are lovely, but it's never going to be 100% perfect. All right, life is not static. Life is always moving. All right, so keep up the pace, but be patient while you are growing, while you are learning. All right, let's end things off on a good note. Ooh, the Two of Pentacles in reverse. All right, guys, what's going on? I feel like if you become impatient, you can commit to things, or you can say things that you don't mean that will have consequences. All right, so be careful. Take care of your feelings, your emotions, nurture them, and deal with them properly, because I feel like there's some sort of outburst waiting to happen. Okay, I know I did say at the beginning of the reading that you guys want to liven things up or spice things up, but there's a proper way to do that, there's a healthy way to do that, and then there's just causing drama. So you don't want to do that. The Two of Pentacles is like balance, but in reverse it's like everything just kind of thrown out the window, and it is chaos. So I do see that a possibility for you Virgos would be losing a bit of control in the wrong way. All right, so I feel like this Hanged Man in reverse is telling you to give up control, surrender control, and be patient, have more faith. Okay, if you are being patient and you're waiting, but you don't have any faith, you might as well, not be patient, because the whole point of waiting and learning patience is to do it with grace, to calm your mind, calm your nerves while you do it. Otherwise, outbursts can happen. I see flares, things just popping off. And I feel like when one thing goes wrong or one outburst happens for you guys, it will be like a domino effect. All right, so I'm just telling you guys how it is. Just because you are making progress, which is obviously a good thing, doesn't mean that you can just relax and put your feet up and just sit back and do nothing. All right, you can sit back and wait, but pay attention to your thoughts and what you are feeling and your emotions while you are taking the back seat or swallowing your pride or biting your tongue. If you are letting the other person speak and speak their mind, but in your head there's all these condescending or mean, nasty things going on in your head, you might as well say them out loud. in regards to your spirit, your mentality, all right? So just because you're not saying things out loud or showing them to people, I mean, obviously that could be smart and tactful, but for your own soul, it's not doing you any good. Try to, on a more penetrating and inclusive and thorough, comprehensive level, control your thoughts. Okay, because I see here, there is a lot of growth potential. There is a lot of maturing that is happening in June. But this is a constant choice on your part, Virgos. You have to continue to want to be in control of your life and to be the bigger person. I know it's hard sometimes, Virgos. Trust me, the good guys will win in the end, all right? So don't worry about that. But I know it's hard keeping your cool and doing the right thing when you just get clobbered, right? All I'm going to say, Virgos, is that patience is key. And if you don't control your emotions and learn to have faith and be patient in times when things are not going your way, chaos is about to happen. And Virgos, I know you don't like chaos. So avoid this at all costs. You don't have to, lose control of what's going on in the situation. I know you guys have a good grasp on that. You can handle that, okay? But don't neglect your emotions, because they are ultimately what determine how you act, whether we like to admit it or not. I know you guys aren't slave to your emotions or anything like that, but we're only human. Take care of your emotions. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you all. I hope you have a fantastic June, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, and hope that you are doing well and that you are empowering yourself to live a happy, harmonious, and beautiful life. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.